Hello everyone, let's have a quick geography lesson. This big thing here is China. This long thing and also big is Japan. This smaller thing is Taiwan, and this tiny thing here is Okinawa. This thing is a typhoon. Here's Okinawa, this is a typhoon. So it's Typhoon Hianmo, I can't pronounce it, it's easier just to say typhoon number 11. And it has been camped out off Okinawa for about 4 days. It approached first on Wednesday, it's now Saturday morning. It approached on Wednesday, got close, schools were cancelled, everyone started buying all their preparation, they started moving all their stuff from outside to inside, getting ready for the impact of the typhoon. The typhoon then turned away and came over here somewhere, and then we thought that was done, but then it's now double backing. It's now Saturday morning, it's here. By tomorrow afternoon, so in about 30 hours, 24 hours to 30 hours, it's going to be up here, which is at its closest point to Okinawa. Now, luckily, it's not a direct hit because it's a strong storm. If it was a direct hit, we're going to have real problems, but it's going to be there. But that is still within its cycle. So I think you can actually move this up to Sunday, where we go, Sunday 3 o'clock. Right, so tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be parallel. But as you can see, this is the typhoon. There's still going to be, so I think tomorrow afternoon we're going to get a lot of very strong winds, a lot of rain, and a lot of inclement weather. But luckily, it's not a direct hit. Anyway, yesterday I went to a coastal area near where I work. I left work early and I thought it'd be a good chance to take some shots of birds in flight. The reason being is I didn't think the waves were going to be big. I know, I don't mess around. If it's a really bad typhoon, it's close, I don't go out. It's way too dangerous. But it wasn't, but there were still high winds. And it was kind of changeable. There were high winds, sunshine, high winds, slow winds. But anyway, I thought I'd go there, and a good reason to take birds in flight, because birds always take off into the wind. And I thought, if they take off and continue flying into the wind, they're going to be a lot slower than usual. Therefore, it might make birds in flight slightly easier. What actually happened was they took off into the wind, and then within 2 minutes, they would bank and then go back the way of the wind, and actually they were flying at world record breaking speeds away from me. But some birds did fly into the wind, so I tried to maximize that and take some birds in flight. The weather wasn't good. It was pretty dark by the time I finished. It started raining, so it wasn't good. I kind of knew that when I got there, but I just wanted to try and do the video. What happened is people who've been following my channel know that I make a lot of technical mistakes. I mean, if I actually included my bloopers, they would be so long. I make so many mistakes. But anyway, yesterday I filmed lots of to-camera pieces on my vlogging camera, got them home, put them on the computer. They were all in slow motion. So they're all useless. Now, I took a lot of slow motion on my actual camera, but that was on purpose. So I will include that. So basically, because I did lots of video, I didn't want to waste it, because my initial reaction was, well, all that video that I recorded yesterday is in slow motion, therefore the audio doesn't work. It's all a waste of time. But I didn't want to waste the video, so I thought I will still go ahead, make this intro now, and then I can still put the video out. So I will include some of the video I took of the birds yesterday, some of the shots I took. The main thing also, I was using the 300mm, which I've been using, the Olympus 300mm f4, which I've been using for about a week now. It's not mine, I've sort of acquired it for a few weeks. So I will post up the photos. As I said, light was not great, so I don't know how good they're going to be. But anyway, I didn't want the video to go to waste. So, yes. So I've prepared outside of the house, brought everything in for the typhoon. It's still about more than 24 hours away from being as close as it should be. So the weather is not extreme at the moment. It's going to get way worse than this. So it's still safe for me to come outside. In 24 hours, it's going to be way worse than this. But it's sort of come and going at the moment. But there's a lot of rain and it's quite windy. Right, but as I said before, I don't want to waste the video. So yesterday I went to a coastal area and I wanted to try the birds taking off into the wind. They always take off the wind, so when you're doing bird photography, position yourself where they're going to take off into the wind and you'll have more chance of getting good flight shots because they'll be going slower. Yesterday I made a few schoolboy mistakes where if you shoot into the sun, especially over water, because when you're shooting over water you get other things like atmospheric pressure and weird things that can affect the quality of the photo. But if you shoot into the sun over water, I often find, even if you nail the focus, you follow the bird, the pictures are often not sharp. They're just not. You've got to have the sun behind you, especially when shooting into over water, especially birds in flight. So don't shoot into the sun. You can make it work on occasion, depending on the type of lights, but usually you've got to have the sun behind you. And that goes for all photography, but especially birds in flight over water. As I said, I didn't want to waste the video, so I will basically show some of the video now. It's slow-mo, but you'll be able to see the environment that I was shooting at. Okay. And obviously then I'll show some some video from the actual camera I took, which was supposed to be slow-mo, because I filmed it in slow-mo. If I can get out tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get hours, but I'll try and show you some video of actually the typhoon when it does hit, and you'll see how narky it gets. But anyway, yeah, I didn't want to let this video go to waste because I spent a lot of effort recording it yesterday, and for me to make a typical stupid mistake and record everything in slow-mo. So, yeah. So some of the species I saw yesterday were greater sand plover, lesser sand plover, Kentish plover, Terrick sandpiper, little egret, Pacific reef egret, grey-tailed tattler. So I'll play the video, play the video of me talking like this. Oh, sorry. And then I'll play some of the video from my camera, and then I'll show some shots at the end. So I hope you enjoy. Sorry it's not as I planned, but I don't want to let it go to waste. So anyway, and also if you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. I'm still trying to build the channel, and it looks like a lot of people are watching and not actually subscribing or liking, so that would really help as well. Anyway, take care.